Hey, this is Rick Brandenburg again for Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll, and I'm sitting in my office at home, which has become my office more than it normally has during 2020, but hopefully be getting back to the real office one of these days. Everybody likes to talk, since I work about bugs, they say, oh man, you work with bugs, it's got to be really cool, it's got to be interesting, and insects are interesting in their own way. This happens to be a dung beetle, which is not a pest, but it's certainly an important part of the ecosystem as it eats decaying, rotting matter and dung, as a fact. But some people also think that perhaps insects are more challenging to control because they can move, they can fly, they can maybe even think, they can avoid insecticides, they can develop resistance, a lot of different things. And as much as I'd like to think entomologists are smarter than most people, that's really not true. That insects are more difficult or more challenging. Yes, they can develop resistance. Yes, they can, avoid or treat with insecticide. Yes, a lot of different things. Diseases, they certainly times in the course for resistance can happen very, very quickly, whereas in the case of many insects, we have one generation a year and it's very slow. And we think about weeds and their adaptability and those things. So it's not fair or appropriate to say, well, this particular pest is more difficult to control than this particular pest than that particular pest, because obviously weeds, insects, and diseases are very, very different. They all offer their own challenges. They all offer their own mechanisms to basically attempt to survive our best attempts to control them. And we need to understand that for all of them, that every time we try to manage these pests, their gene pool allows them to try to get around the best efforts we make. So all pests, including nematodes, have within their DNA, they are wired to try to survive. And they have various techniques, and the more you understand the techniques that the pests can attempt to use to get around your control methodologies, the better you'll be in avoiding them being successful. Hope that helps. Look forward to talking with you again soon.